Hey, welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. I'm Molly Riehl at Greenhaven Place, and this is Pam Nolan. Now, she is a mom, a grandma, a great-grandma, and she just keeps getting better. You could say, Pam, you've had a life well lived at 96 years old, and you actually wrote about your life in this mini novel right here. So thanks for having...
It's not a novel, it's history.
It's history. This is the real deal. So you wrote this in hopes that your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren will know what your life was like, because they didn't know you when you were born.
No. Having worked with hospice, I recognize that many families, there's so much they missed on what the person that died did, and would be really a neat thing for those kids to know. Mm-hmm. Really, yeah.
You know, I was just skimming through this book. There's a lot of history. There's a little bit of humor. I love the second sentence of this. I was born, obviously, even though I do not remember anything about it. You have a little bit of a sense of humor to you. But you do detail all aspects of your life. It is both you wrote, and then you put pictures of yourself. We have some to show you, too. You know, you've done so much in your life. You've had, as we said, kids, grandkids, great-grandkids. You were married to your husband for 77 years. You, the Sacramento Bee once named you one of the most distinguished women from Sacramento to the Oregon border. One of the top 10. When you think about a life well lived, what made it a life well lived?
The willingness to accept the hardship part as well as the joy of living and loving each other. And, okay, point in fact, we would do our camping usually just like over the weekends because we were in business. And like when our sons were in college and stuff in the summer, they would be going with us. And there would be other friends of theirs with us. We'd be the only parents, and yet you listen to them talk, and it isn't that they didn't love their parents, but there was such a difference. And I dated it to the fact that when they were young, and we lived in a town of 500, if I heard they'd done something stupid uptown, they were in deep problems. If they talked to me first, we would work it out and everything would be okay. And
yeah. Well, Pam, you were saying this is something, you know, this book, this is for you and your family, but you hope that other parents, grandparents, great-grandparents out there are inspired by this, so that their children, great-grandchildren, they have something to hold on to too. And I want to leave this with you wrote down your mantra in here, so I just want to leave that with you guys. God didn't promise days without pain, laughter without sorrow, sun without rain, but he did promise strength for the day, comfort for the tears, and light for the way. Aww. It's a beautiful sentiment. Thank you for sharing your life well lived with us, and I hope it inspires a lot of you out there as well, and to many more years of a life well lived, Pam.
Well, thank you.
And she does
and
just
we'll
keep
send it
getting
back
better.
to you.
She does.
I love her.
You do get.
Yeah.
That is great. Thanks, Molly.
Thanks, Molly.